guys, so last week in my What to Wear to Your First Runner Gig video, I mentioned my precious bum bag that I always have on set and how important it is. So in this week's video I'm going to do a what's in my bag on set, and I'm going to start with my bum bag. Alright lads, so getting stuck into what I actually keep in my bum bag. I've pre-packed it for this video, so Blue Peter of me. But anyway, so the first thing I always make sure I have loads of on hand are pens, especially Sharpies. Sharpies are so useful on set. Because basically whenever you're on set, it's something that everyone is always looking for and always asks for, and it's just really useful. You want to be that person that whenever the producer or director or someone really high up is asking who has a pen, you want to be that person that can go, yes I do, because it's just generally really useful to have. And I'll keep them in my hair a lot from my waitressing days. That's probably going to throw the focus all out. But yeah, whenever I worked as a waitress, we all used to keep our pens in our hair because it was just in our bum, because it was just somewhere handy to store them. And to this day I'll still keep pens in there if my hair's up, and if someone asks me, oh, does anybody have a spare pen, I will touch the back of my head looking for it, because that's just something that's so instinctive to me now. But yeah, pens, spare pens, always keep them on you. Another thing I always keep in my bum bag is my inhaler, because I am asthmatic and I've not had an asthma attack since I was about 4. But to be honest with you, it will flare up maybe once or twice a year when I have a cold. Whenever I'm on set, I find sometimes that like whenever you're using dry ice or different things, or kind of dusty warehouse or whatever, it's just good to have because that can trigger your asthma as well. So just always good to have on hand. Yeah, same reason, tissues are always good, because I've filmed with like animals several times and they always set my allergies off too, and they're just useful to have as well. Again, like the pens, it's good to be that person that, like, does anybody have a tissue? You can go, yeah I do, here you go. But yeah, so same reason. Also going off that, antihistamines. I have actually been thrown off a set once. Well, I wasn't thrown off a set, but the sound guy did ask me to leave because we were filming with animals, and you know whenever you're trying to hold back like a cough and a sneeze but you can't really, so you're just sitting there like choking, so you're just like and yeah, his audio equipment was picking that up and he had to be like, sorry, can you leave? And I had to stand outside like the shooting room, and I was really traumatized, and I definitely should have had some antihistamines. I always keep pink Vaseline in my bum bag just because I like to have lip balm on hand. I like the pink one because whenever I don't have lipstick on, my lips are really pale and I look like a dead body. But just any general lip balm I think is a good idea just to keep on hand most of the time. This is a new addition to what I keep in my bum bag, because now all sets, everyone's going to have to be COVID compliant. It's just a good idea to have your own personal supply of hand sanitizer accessible to you. But a little hand sanitizer is something that I will be keeping in my bum bag from now on. But yeah, so that's what I keep on hand around my waist all day. Now I'm going to move on to what I actually keep in my rucksack, which I bring to set with me. First thing, more pens. You can never have enough pens. I have some pink ones. Yeah, blank forms. Whenever I was on set, most of the time I was always the runner or researcher that was put in charge of making sure all the health and safety forms and contributors forms and contracts and everything and the location agreements were all signed. So I always brought them with me, and they were brought and kept in a folder with the kit, but I always printed out extra blank ones. Just in case someone who I wasn't expecting to be on set, if we had an extra actor on for a day, or someone else had, if someone in the crew had to jump in front of the camera because somebody didn't show up. It's just always good to have duplicates of blank forms, I find. It's just something I always do. Bottle of water. Most sets, to be honest with you, will be catered and have their own bottles of water, but I think it's always just good to have a spare and have your own one that you can keep in your rucksack, because they always go missing and everyone always loses track of whose bottle of water was whose, and you run out of them. You can run out of them quite quickly, so I always keep my own bottle of water in my rucksack. A notebook I'll usually bring too, just in case I get a lot of instructions or get a to-do list or a shopping list. Sometimes I've been sent out last minute shopping, looking for extra props or another SD card or adapter or something like that. So always good to have you have a million pens, so just have some paper to write things down on. More hand sanitizer, just in case. Post-it notes I find really useful whenever a lot of the time I would be data wrangling, because then it means you can sort of keep a note of who gave you which SD card and what card and what time of day it was given to you. So it's really useful for data wrangling, but it's also just useful in general for things like bathroom left, or you know what I mean, just sort of things. If you, worst case scenario, if you didn't print out enough signs, post-it notes are really useful. You'd be amazed. Of course mine are pink, because that's just who I am as a person. I also always keep extra snacks just in case, and like I said, most sets are normally catered, but it gets to a certain point in the day where everyone's really hungry and most of the good snacks are gone. So I always keep some breakfast biscuits, or say a cereal bar or something that'll be quite filling. A protein bar would be good because they are quite calorific and fill you up quickly. But I always keep some breakfast biscuits just because it's something that we always have downstairs. And I always have a bit of chocolate because for me sometimes I need that sugar rush, and I do need that bit of chocolate to sort of get me through the last, whenever I've sort of run out of steam. Even just, I like them, if I don't eat them during the shoot day, I'll have them for the car journey home. So that, because I get so hangry, so if I don't have a car snack or something for myself by the time I get home, I have my dinner, I'm like a monster to speak to anybody. My mum will be going, oh yeah, how was the shoot today? And I'm like I'm not worth talking to. So if anything, for the sake of other people, keep a snack for your journey home. And then something else I always keep in my bag is a spare deodorant and a little like body spray or something, just because you can get a little bit sweaty. It can get a little bit grim whenever you're running around all day, especially if you're working with hot lights or in the summertime or whatever. So it's just always useful to have. Yeah, if you need to run to the bathroom, give yourself another little spray, or if you don't have time to run to the bathroom, you can just give yourself a little cooling spritz all over. Just makes everything a bit more pleasant for everyone, I don't really know how to sign this video off, so I'm just gonna go with that is what I keep in my bag on set. If you like this video, find it useful or interesting, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys, bye! I don't know why I always sing my bye.